Are you thinking of relocating to New Brunswick? Judging by the comment section on a lot of videos, a lot of people are. So before making your decision, you have to consider everything. I've already provided you guys with a lot of positives and good places to live, various things like that. So today we're going to discuss 5 factors that may negatively influence your choice. Remember, it's essential to thoroughly do your own research, evaluate your options, and find out what's best for you. I personally do not know what's best for you, what you like. I'm just here to provide you with general information. So let's get right into it. 5 reasons you should not move to New Brunswick. Number 1, limited employment opportunities. New Brunswick's job market may be limited compared to larger provinces. Simply the size of the province, there's not that many jobs to go around. The province does face challenges in attracting major industries, resulting in fewer employment opportunities, especially in the specialized fields. Consider your career prospects and ensure they align with the available opportunities in New Brunswick. Just because you may like a town like Woodstock or Grand Falls because, it's a small town, you like the vibe, landscape, all that, but there may not be a job there for you. Thoroughly check to make sure you can get a job in whatever part of the province you desire to move to. Number 2, winter and traveling. New Brunswick experiences long and relatively harsh winters. Maybe not as harsh compared to the west or the north, but there's still a Canadian winter. There's heavy snowfall, especially in the northern part of the province, and there are cold temperatures. So if you're from a country or a state or just a place with mild climate, make sure you're going to be able to handle the harsh climate, or you might find it challenging and maybe not enjoyable. You need to carefully consider New Brunswick climate, as it does differ. Despite it being a small province, it differs from one region of the province to another. So just make sure it's suitable for your preferences and lifestyle. Number 3, rural areas and limited amenities. While New Brunswick offers a lot of natural beauty, believe me, it does, many areas are rural with limited access to basic amenities and services. If you prefer the convenience of urban living or rely heavily on specialized amenities like shopping centers, cultural attractions, or specialized healthcare facilities, and I want to emphasize specialized healthcare facilities, be aware they may not be easily accessible in certain regions of New Brunswick. Now, obviously, the big 3, Fredericton, Moncton, St. John, are going to have pretty much everything you would ever need. And if you're, within an hour of these places, you're going to be fine. But let's say you're up in the far north, or you're in dead center New Brunswick, kind of far away, from, let's say, Fredericton, Moncton, or St. John. Be aware of these things. Number 4, transportation and connectivity. This kind of builds off what I was just talking about the ruralness of the province. But New Brunswick's transportation infrastructure, particularly in more remote areas, is not very extensive or well developed compared to larger provinces. Access to public transportation, major highways, and airports may be limited to certain regions, which affects convenience, connectivity, and just for some people, it'll be a huge red flag. For example, let's say you live up in Edmundston and you need to fly somewhere. You're either going to be going down to Quebec City or making the drive to Fredericton. It's not the most convenient thing, but it's something you should be aware of. And hey, this might not bother a lot of people. Number 5, healthcare. This is by far the most talked about topic on any of the videos that I've done about New Brunswick. Like in the comments, people talk about the healthcare and how it's really not that great in New Brunswick. There are limited access to healthcare services, again, more so in the remote areas, but still, even in the cities of New Brunswick, it's still not great. The province faces challenges in providing comprehensive healthcare coverage, including specialized treatments, which also have extremely long wait times for certain, let's say, procedures or just appointments, stuff like that. It's crucial to assess your healthcare needs and evaluate availability in the province, and you need to make sure before you decide to move there, if you're planning on it and you have specific health needs, that everything is available, because there's a good chance you'd have to travel out of province for it anyways. So please make sure if you need something that New Brunswick has it, and if they do have it, you're not going to have to wait forever to receive it. So there you have it, 5 reasons why you should not move to New Brunswick. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you know, these will be deal breakers for everyone and New Brunswick's a horrible place. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that these are 5 things you should be aware of if you're planning to move to New Brunswick. It's very crucial to always weigh the pros and the cons based on your specific preferences, lifestyle, career aspirations, and basic needs. Remember, like I said, conduct your own research, take a visit to New Brunswick, travel around, see where you want to live, make sure you can 100% say that you're confident in your decision if you're going to decide to move to New Brunswick, or quite frankly, anywhere. You need pretty good certainty to make sure that you're going to be happy wherever you decide to settle to. So good luck with the process. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have reasons why you shouldn't move to New Brunswick, leave them in the comments. Let's try to keep it positive, but obviously I know this is sort of like a negative style of video, so let's keep it civil at least. And until the next one, thanks for watching, guys.